It's a fairly typical hazy day here in Old LA as we're ready for baseball from Dodger Stadium. Today, it's game 2 of a 3-game weekend set between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Kutch and Agon ready to slug it out on the show next. Scott Kazmir, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, you take a look at that whip. It's under 1-2, which tells me he's been pretty darn effective all year long. We'll see how he does in this one.
Starling Marte makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Left fielder, Starling Marte.
First pitch of the ball game is swung on and missed, and that's how we'll get things started this afternoon. Eric, your Dodger ball club, as they enter play here this afternoon. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
I just think they were sort of flat in the opener. They didn't play with a whole lot of inspiration, and that was reflected in the final score.
Kazmir gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. Hit on the ground to short. Seager scoops it up. Throw too late, and he's on with an infield single to open up the ball game.
And you know, any way you can get on base, you just take it. Here he just puts the ball in play. Doesn't hit it all that hard, but he's able to leg it out at first base, and he's on to start this ball game.
Francisco Cervelli will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, some call Simmons a pitcher's umpire because he's been known to have a wide zone at times, but I think he evens it out, to be honest with you. Pretty fair overall.
Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, but it's not in time, and they'll just get the 1.
Boy, and that's just a tough turn at second as they go around the horn. Now, he's got to hang in there because he knows he's going to get upended. And in the end, they wind up getting just the force on the lead runner.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Yeah, I don't think you want to come in throwing a lot of high changeups. That's a pitch he's going to have to get lower in the strike zone.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That's got to be encouraging for these guys so far. They're facing one of the tougher guys around, and that's 2 hits now here in the first inning, and that ball was smoked.
Jung Ho Gong will stand in, and as you can see the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. Line drive to left. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner from second is in to score. And not in time as the second run scores.
And things have not come as easily for him as they did the last time he took them out. He's already given up more runs in this first inning than he did in his entire last start.
David Freese will get his first opportunity here. And as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin playing. And here's a ball hit in the air. Puig on the run. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, Matt, one guy that's always worth the price of admission, Andrew McCutchen. He enters the day among the leaders in the AL and runs batted in, and he's just a huge part of this lineup. Seems like when he goes, they go. We'll see if that's the case again in this one.
Jordy Mercer will stand in now, and you can see the splits on your screen. He's been exceptionally good against left-handed pitching to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard down the line toward the coaching box. It's a foul ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Slapped hard the opposite way. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
And I got a feeling the last thing these guys want to do is get someone up in the bullpen here in the first inning. But they might not have a choice because this is 4 hits against them already. And that last one was smoked.
Sean Rodriguez steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy. And it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
Here's a flip to Seager covering, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Bucks out in front, 3-0. Drew Hutchison is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, his batting average against this year is under 250. He's really had his way with the offense.
John Jaso is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Number 28.
Howie Kendrick comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Dodgers, second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Into the seats, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And there's a swing and a miss by Kendrick as he falls behind now 0-2. Eric, we take a look at the Pirates as they take the field here this afternoon. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right.
They've already given their starter a 3-0 lead to work with here, so to maybe build on this recent run a good form.
The catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out. Time now to check out how the hometown Steve, what are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this series?
Down by 3 after the top of the first, you're already in a big hole. So almost every guy in your lineup becomes a leadoff hitter. Get those guys on to start innings and see if you can get a rally going.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pitch saws him off as this one's lifted in the air, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at how the Pirates align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, we've got the reigning Gold Glove Award winner in left field. Great with outfield assists, covers a lot of ground, really one of the smartest players at his position.
Corey Seager will stand in, currently 8th in the National League in hitting to enter play.
And that is huge for him, too. This is a contract year for him, so he'd love to take those great numbers straight to the negotiating table.
Here comes the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, and he's gotten ahead of these first 3 hitters now. And that's a trend that his pitching coach is going to hope continues.
2 out, nobody on. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Matt Joyce will stand in. He too had 3 hits in the win last night.
Well, you're right. His last game was excellent, but he just keeps adding to those numbers. Over his last 10 games, he's been hitting over 350. I'll take that anytime.
And he's smoke toward third. Turner's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. And with that, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Dodgers. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
Stepping in, Drew Hutchison. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Line to the right side. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Oh, man, he's got to be thinking, that might be the hardest ball I hit all year. Why does it have to be right at somebody? Hey, nobody said this game was fair.
Here's Starling Marte. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, he can forget it.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
And now with the 0-2 count, he's got probably 5 different pitches he can throw here. So as a hitter, what are you going to do?
Squared that one up just a little late. And another foul ball. Kazmir's ready. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Pirates, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Adrian Gonzalez will stand in. He comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game.
Well, when you have a rough day at the plate, it's all about letting it go. You can't dwell on it for too long.
Hit hard back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Boy, and how he managed to get enough on this swing to get it into the outfield, it's beyond me. I mean, this is pure muscle right here because that ball is nowhere close to the barrel of the bat.
Here's Jock Peterson now. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 10 home runs and 36 RBIs. Nobody out, runner on first. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
I don't think this partisan crowd is going to like that too much.
Left fielder.
One thing you don't want to do as an opposing pitcher, well, two things actually. One, you don't want to get the crowd involved early, and two, you don't want to set yourself up for a possible big inning. Now, both of those things have come true.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick as he'll take a look at ball one. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 17 home runs and 55 driven in. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Rodriguez over to his left. One out.
And, you know, he's kind of going through a stretch right now where the ball just isn't jumping off his bat. He's got a good pitch to hit right here. It looked like he put a good swing on it, but it just didn't go anywhere.
Yasiel Puig gets his first shot now, and he's working on a modest 5-game hitting streak. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Trying to jump on that first pitch changeup. That's a good pitch there to start this AB.
Runners are at first and second with one away. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He's still got a couple pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. You got to take a step back, take a deep breath, and get back in the zone.
Tapped out in front of home. And the throw will go to second as they get to force out. But wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue. A.J. Ellis will stand in, and as you can see, his home and road splits there. He's been a much better hitter away from home. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. One-zero pitch is a circle change. It runs outside 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
Came with a circle change, 2-0, but he can't make contact, 2-1.
Boy, and a great 2-0 pitch there. Got him thinking fastball. And this looked like a fastball out of his hand, but it turns out to be a real effective changeup instead.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Marte. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. Still down 3-0. Francisco Cervelli is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one. That's on the inside corner. Describe this guy as throwing a heavy sinker. Would you guys agree with that assessment?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's hard to explain why that's the case, but it's true. When you run into a guy with a good sinker and lots of movement on it, it just feels like you're hitting a bowling ball. The ball just doesn't go anywhere.
Kazmir into the windup, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit now, as that's how the third inning gets underway.
Boy, it's only the third inning here, and he's already given up more hits so far than he did in his entire start last time out. He hasn't been able to reproduce what he had going on last time, at least not to this point.
Into the box, Andrew McCutchen. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one.
That's not really a bad take that time. You've got a guy out there on the mound that's had his hands full already, so you've got to make him prove that he can find the zone.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. And a relay to the plate. And he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game.
Well, that's what he's done well all season. And that's swing the bat with runners in scoring position. He drives in another one here on the RBI double.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jung-Ho Kang. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. That last two-base hit was double number 33 for the year. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. No one out with a runner at second. Chopped toward the second baseman. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. John Jaso will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. But one or the other is what you really need.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. Now a 5-0 lead.
Now batting, shortstop, Jordy.
Settling in now, Jordy Mercer. He singled his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. Looks like this is going to be one of those times.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
Things are not going any better for him this inning either. That's 6 runs he's given up so far, and I don't think I've seen anything that tells me he's about to turn things around.
Sean Rodriguez will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Swing and a little tapper. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now.
Yeah, just a little tapper here, but this is going to wind up being pretty effective because with 1 away now, it's going to move both guys up 90 feet to second and third.
Matt Joyce stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Yeah, but this time, if he can just put the ball on the ground again, he's going to have a good chance at an RBI because right now the infield's playing back.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Yeah, and you don't have to look much further than that location right there to see why he's been struggling. That pitch is right down the middle to start this at-bat.
A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. 3 runs already home here. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Reddick giving chase, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count. It really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up hacking. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for 2 bases.
Drew Hutchison will stand in with a chance to help himself out big time here with a couple of men in scoring position.
And a lot of times, pitchers go up there just because they sort of have to. But here, if you go up and just think ground ball up the middle, you might get 1 home, maybe 2. This is a big-time chance.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
4 runs here in this half inning. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. A lot of pitches up in the zone here early on.
And that's not the worst thing in the world at this place, but you've got to pick your spots.
Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Third double of the game for these guys as you see the comparison there. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Yeah, he essentially tripled up there. That means he threw the same pitch 1, 2, 3 times in a row. You don't see that very often, but it's going to work out for him as he gets the strikeout.
Here's Starling Marte. High and deep to right center field. Back goes Puig, still ranging back. Gone! So a 3-run shot to right center field. Home run number 9 on the year as this lead got even wider.
Obviously, this is one of the benefits of having a guy like this in the leadoff spot. He's still going to get his chances with runners on base, and he comes through here with a long home run.
Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Standing in now, Francisco Cervelli. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Hit hard back up the middle. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now batting number 22, center fielder Andrew.
Well, I hope this guy's not on your fantasy team, because look at those numbers. He's been dreadful.
Andrew McCutchen stands in, looking to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today, and let's see if they can keep it going.
A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Time to play pitching coach. What's he doing wrong?
It's more of a question of what's he doing right. It ain't much.
Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. A runner on first with 2 away. Grounded to the right. Kendrick has it, and it's in time at first, and hallelujah, the side is retired. But a big inning here as 7 runs cross the plate, and this lead grows even wider. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Bucks 10 and the Dodgers nothing. Chase Utley has come out into the on-deck circle now, as that's going to spell the end for Scott Kazmir.
Chase Utley.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And that guy right there is the beneficiary of all these early runs. He's got to be the happiest guy in the ballpark.
Chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit to first. Jasso takes it in, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
The batter, second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Howie Kendrick will try it again. He flied out to start the home first.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, and Kendrick is gone. 2 away now.
Now these infielders have been busy early on, and that's another ground ball out for them. Probably not going to be the last one we see either.
Justin Turner is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. McCutchen is under it, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Jesse Chavez is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Jung Ho Gong steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Jung Ho Gong.
In there, strike one. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit high and deep toward the corner and right. But this will land foul shy of the wall. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
And this is where, as a pitcher, you've got to approach each inning like it's an entirely new ball game. If you start dwelling on the deficit you're in right now, the hole that you've already dug yourself into, you're bound to make some more mistakes and just compound the problems. So that was a good start to a new inning right here.
Digging in now, John Jaso. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Here's a high pop-up. Ellis is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Popping it up is bad enough, but doing it on the first pitch, and out of the zone to boot. I mean, this just is not a good AB. I can tell you that.
Jordy Mercer steps in after hitting an RBI single his last time around. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. This is line to left. Oh, and this goes right past him. Around first, heading for second now.
Not quite sure what happened there. It looked like he was going to be in a good position to put away this line drive, and then bye-bye, just zips right by him. And with the backup late in arriving, he's just got to turn around and get this thing himself.
Stepping in now, Sean Rodriguez. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Puig. And that retires the side. Pirates leave one, but they still hold a 10-0 lead. Corey Seager will come forward to lead things off here for the Dodgers, with Adrian Gonzalez due to hit next.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
Belted high and deep into right center. Rodriguez racing back, still going back. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And the Dodgers are in business now. It's a leadoff triple.
Well, this ball's hit pretty well out to right center field. Not too far away from getting out of here as it's off the wall. And that's just great hustle to try and push his luck. And he makes it up to third with a triple.
Here's Adrian now. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. Speared on the dive. Got him.
Woo, no problem. Well, by rights, this should have been an RBI single. But that's one heck of a play out there on defense. The run's still going to score, but what an exceptional defensive effort out there to at least get an out on the play.
Here's Jock, comes up empty. It's strike one.
Well, he's thrown a first pitch strike to about 6. That's a pretty good percentage because we're into the middle innings right now.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. 1 run, 2 hits, and 2 errors thus far on the Dodger line score. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
And that's what the two-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Josh Reddick is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ran it in on the fists. 0-1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Gong in foul ground, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We played 4 full. Pirates lead it 10-1. Matt Joyce heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Second baseman, Matt Joyce.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit well on the ground to first. And Gonzalez takes this one over to first himself for the out.
The pitcher, number 36, Drew Hutchison.
Drew Hutchison will stand in again. He lined out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time up.
Yeah, we'll see if he can get back to the swing he put on the ball in his first at-bat. He got himself a nice solid line drive that just didn't fall.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
This guy is almost no threat up at the plate. I mean, you could get away with fastballs right down the middle if you wanted to.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Cutter, and that's a called strike 2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Back to the mound and off his leg. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Starling Marte ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Skied into straightaway right. Puig's got a read on it. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They hang on to their 10-1 lead. Yasiel Puig comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Well, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. The catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out.
With the big lead, he can afford to take a few chances with that fastball. And here, this one works out for him because this is nothing more than an easy fly ball.
In now is A.J. Ellis. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
And you would think that this heat would start affecting him sooner or later, but it hasn't so far.
If anything, he's getting stronger as the day goes on.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Rodriguez is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
And if these guys want to keep hitting fly balls, I think he'll be happy with that. Especially when it's the guys down near the bottom of the lineup.
Jesse Chavez will stand in now. A late entrant to the ball game as he'll be making his first plate appearance here in inning number 5. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Bounce towards the second baseman. To his left, Joyce. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Francisco Cervelli will start out the inning here for the Pirates, to be followed by Andrew McCutchen waiting on deck. First pitch of the at-bat. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Hit to third. Gloved by Turner. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Pretty good work out of the bullpen, as you see there. He got called in much earlier than I'm sure he expected, but he's given him a real lift so far.
Andrew McCutchen will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Peterson. 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Jung-Ho Kang.
Jung-Ho Kang gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point.
Nope.
And he takes ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Nope.
And that's too high, ball 2.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They hang on to their 10-1 lead. Howie Kendrick will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1-2-3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Shot back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
And this offense has pretty much been shut down here into the 6th inning. That's just their 3rd hit of the ball game, so time has come for them to start trying to put something together.
Justin Turner will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Rodriguez is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but he winds up staying right with it and running it down.
Here's Corey Seager, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1.
And I wish more guys would pitch like this. I mean, look at that pitch count right there. That is really low for this stage of the game, and it's because he's throwing strikes and challenging guys.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
And you know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
1 run on 3 hits and 2 errors thus far on the Dodger line score. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2-1 pitch is that circle change swung on and missed. 2-2.
So far, he's the only guy that struck out for these guys. He's in danger of making it 2 now.
Set to deal on 2-2. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Oh, just an excellent sequence on the mound that time, and we're going to run you right back through it right here on Show Track. Now you're going to notice as the dots come up, the trend, pretty evident. Everything's going to be down around the knees or lower. Now the more you can stay out of any guy's wheelhouse, the better off you're going to be, and it worked perfectly right here.
Here's Adrian now, as he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Center fielder, Jock Peterson.
Jock Peterson Strides in, grounded out his last time through. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. One 0 count. Here it is. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
These guys look like they're finally turning the corner here in the 6th inning. That was a great hack there.
2 down, runners at first and second. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Back here at Dodger Stadium. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. John Jaso will stand in. He's singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats.
John Jaso.
First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Oh, and 2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Some would say he's showing good patience here, waiting for his pitch. But as a number 5 hitter, I think you need to make something happen.
Grounded to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Jordy Mercer.
1 gone now for the shortstop, Jordy Mercer. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 3, Sean Rodriguez.
Sean Rodriguez will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Hard liner toward short. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. So that's their 12th hit of the ballgame so far, and although this isn't a stat that's referred to all that often, we'll take a look at the season-long total for hits by a team.
Yeah, and there you see where they rank in that stat category. So we know they're going to make contact up there. This coaching staff has done a great job all season with these hitters, and it's really paying off.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Matt Joyce is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. 2 out with the man at first. And he falls behind 0-2. 2 high. 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. high and deep to right center. Back goes Peterson at the track. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. One left for Pittsburgh. They hang on to their 10-1 lead. Josh Reddick will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far.
Just getting under it right now. See if he can make an adjustment and keep that top hand strong this time.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a liner. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
You know, he's only got 2 strikeouts in the game so far, but he's really done a nice job of keeping guys off balance, and that's been the big key for him.
Yasiel Puig stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Chopped foul right at home plate. 1 out, nobody on. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
A good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. And now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone. Maybe even in the dirt.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He's hoping to just run that heater by him. So he's ramped up the velocity here at the last 2 pitches.
Sent on the ground out to second. Backhanded. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Certainly in this streak, he's had a lot of those opportunities come late in ball games, but he extends it again with another clutch base hit.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And a dive, but he's back. In now is A.J. Ellis. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. One 0 pitch is a circle change, swung on and missed 1-1.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
One and one, here it is. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Taken for strike 3, the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Bucks 10 and the Dodgers 1. Drew Hutchison gets an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance this afternoon, and, well, he's really earned it.
Well, he definitely has, Matt. I mean, he's been on point today and really held him at bay.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Puig has it in his tracks. Oh, no, he dropped it.
Well, if you're looking for a reason why this club is losing, 3 errors so far in the game. You know, the fundamentals, they're just nowhere to be found right now.
Starling Marte Will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run, a big blow early on. From the stretch. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
A runner at second, nobody out. Lifted in the air to center. Moving under it, Peterson. 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. Francisco Cervelli will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. And he lays off there, 1-0.
He's working into his 5th inning out of the bullpen, so he's likely well beyond what was expected of him.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Lifted in the air to center field. Peterson has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Well, the line score says it all. 10-1 as you check the tally inning by inning. Not the competitive game that 3 of us were hoping for when we signed on. Andrew McCutchen will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will get foul for strike 2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Now a swing, and how about this? A 3rd straight fly ball out to center. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Tack on another run there. They put up 11 now in the ball game, and this offense is definitely running on all cylinders.
Ready now. Jung his last at bat. He's ready now. The pitch.
Nope.
Lays off 1-0. Well, you see there on the graphic, he continues to flash the extra base power. That's now 34 doubles on the year. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Back goes Reddick, still ranging back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Pirates on top, 11-1. Carl Crawford will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Well, the guy you see right there has been terrific. But will they let him work these final 2 innings?
Well, I think the pitch count is in his favor. Everybody pays a lot of attention to that. So barring a huge spike right here in the 8th, I don't see any reason why he can't get these final 6 outs.
1-1.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And a foul pop behind the plate. And that's going to land foul. The 1-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
This one's flared out toward left. Mercer onto the grass, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Boy, he had to go a long way into the outfield to make this play. I kept thinking he was going to get called off, but he must have kept shouting for it, so he stays with it and pulls it in.
Here's Howie Kendrick. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Rodriguez is there. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Justin Turner will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0.
You do not want to get the middle of this order up with guys on base. So this is the hitter he needs right here, right now.
And he misses again, 2-0.
Well, I'm no pitching coach, but I can see that shoulder starting to fly open a little. That ball's really taken off on him.
3-0 now.
I think at this point, a 2-out walk isn't the worst thing in the world. You'd like to avoid it if you can, but this can be a dangerous spot if you just groove one.
2 out, nobody on. Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
And now into his 8th inning of work. You can bet that he's starting to wear down out there a little bit. This might not be a bad time for a visit from his catcher just to see what's going on out there.
Corey Seager will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Yeah, nothing going on earlier in this inning, but a chance to make some noise right here. Those kind of walks often seem to come back and bite guys somehow.
From the stretch. And that misses, ball 1. Hit high and deep to right center. McCutchen going back to the track. Around third and being waved on home. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone. Here's Adrian now. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Rodriguez moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. They trail by double digits, 11-1. Luis Avilan will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Striding into the box, John Jaso. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
To third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Jordy Mercer.
Jordy Mercer strides in, grounded out his last time through. Hit the other way out toward right field. Puig moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The right fielder, number 3, Sean Rodriguez.
Now to the plate, Sean Rodriguez. He's 1 for 4 for the game. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
This fastball is looking pretty lively right now.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Yeah, he's still a little late with that swing. He's got to get going a little sooner.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Pirates 11 and the Dodgers 1. Jock Peterson will start it off here in their half of the ninth, and no sign of a reliever. They're going to let him try to finish this one off.
Well, he's been brilliant so far, so why not see if he can take it the distance? It just doesn't happen these days very often.
To first, Jasso comes up with it, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting.
And this isn't always the way you want to play it here. I mean, it's late in the game. Your guys are losing. Wouldn't be such a bad idea to take a pitch or two. Instead, he chases after the very first pitch, and it's an easy out.
Josh Reddick stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now the second pitch of the inning is hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Yeah, it's not like he needed any help. He's pitching well enough as it is, but this is now 2 pitches and 2 outs here in the inning. And he's growing more and more confident with every passing batter.
Yasiel Puig gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Tap foul at home plate. 2 out, nobody on. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Oh, that one got the pitcher. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay.
Jeez, how's he doing after that shot?
And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Now in the box, A.J. Ellis. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. I wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
McCutchen has a read on it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, we talked about how they needed a good outing out of this guy, and he gave them that and even more, finishing off the complete game victory.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here, Andrew McCutchen. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award. But what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Pirates win it 11-1. So long from Southern California.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates. 11 runs, 13 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Dodgers, 1 run, 7 hits, 3 errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 27 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, a sellout. 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending today's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.